awesome, good for you. You've decided to mop the right way. Throw away the mop and just use a bucket and a rag. And now you're gonna get your materials ready. What do you use to clean your floor? Most people have 3 kinds of dirt on the floor in general, unless you're making drugs or something. 1, organic solids that are not soluble in water. So stuff like pet hair, dirt in off the street, food particles you may have dropped. All that stuff will come up mostly mechanically when you're using your rag. No need for chemicals. You're also going to have some organic solids or semi-solids that are soluble in water. Stuff like dried up drinks that have spilled, sugar, pet saliva, vomit, you never know. Those things will come up with a little bit of hot water and a little bit of elbow grease. And you're also going to have organic solids that are not soluble in water. Stuff like oils from your feet, or maybe oils that have spilled off the stove as you're cooking. Those things are going to need a little help coming up off the floor. There are a lot of products on the market for cleaning the floors, and it is ridiculous because all you really need to speed up the process is a little bit of white vinegar, and if your floor is especially oily, a few drops of dish soap. And the great thing about these 2 products is that they're more or less good for the environment in small quantities, and they're super cheap. Now, the vinegar is a little bit stinky, but you'll find that even it stinks a little bit in the beginning, as it dissipates, it takes all of the odors. So that's another advantage of using the vinegar. So it might be stinky for like a half a day, but then your house will smell a lot cleaner if you're using vinegar than if you use another product that has a perfume in it that might smell a little bit better as it's going down, but isn't actually going to get rid of the odors on your floor. Get your bucket, and I like to keep the water as hot as I can stand it on my hands. And since I clean quite a lot, my hands have built up a pretty good tolerance. But you want to have decently hot water, and if you can't really stand hot water in your hands, you can always use gloves. When your water is a good temperature, you just fill up the bucket. Halfway is good. Depends how big your floor is. If you have a bigger floor, you're going to need more water, or you can just change out the water. I like to do that too. That's good. And I'm just going to put a few drops because I'm doing the kitchen today. So I'm going to put just a few drops of dish soap. Make sure I get all the oils up off the floor. And really just like a glove, half a cup maybe of vinegar. It's always okay to err on the side of caution because you got hot water, you're going to be scrubbing and the dirt's going to come up. Don't worry. All right, now here's the fun part. So I actually noticed that the fronts of my cabinets are a little bit dirty, and that's another advantage of doing this on your hands and knees. So I'm gonna go already with my fresh water and clean the fronts of all my cabinets. And when I clean the fronts of my cabinets, I like to clean and dry because that way I don't leave any streaks. But there's a bunch of like coffee stains here. I'm just gonna scrub those off. And I feel it burning already in my legs. So I'm gonna just rock around, get a nice little warm up going. I need some music. Why is my music not playing? I'm gonna get that going. Usually I have music. It's more entertaining with music. Do it with music. Yeah, really feeling the burn here in my legs. Also distracted by the cabinets. So I'm good. And you can always caustic squat it out. Do some caustic squats. Open up those hips. Oh, that feels awesome. Oh my goodness me. I love it. Whew. Now we're onto the floor. So look, can you see it? No, you can't, but there's a little cookie crumb. Boom. Dead. Sorry, don't stand a chance. I ain't just gonna be pushing you around here with my mop. No, I'm gonna collect it, and here it comes. Still like moving around with the legs, didn't have some hip openings, so I'm just gonna like whoop, collect all those crumbs up in the bucket. I win. Next. All right, let's show you some basic mopping moves you can try. So these like animal locomotion stuff, right? So, you know, the monkey. So you get going, and you just monkey over, and you go back. You just monkey over again, and you're back here, and you monkey over. Maybe some frogger, huh? Little frog going, little frog. Forward fold, bear. You get some of that going. I always wear socks because it kind of defeats the purpose to have my feet oils dirtying up my floor while I'm trying to clean it. So, and of course there are advanced progressions for the super strong, super skilled people. But no need, huh? I'm getting a good sweat already. It's because the sun's coming through. Woo! So that was like 5 minutes. I'm done. I'm breathing hard. And that was fun. I feel good. All right, now you just watch that and tell me that it makes any sense for anyone to ever use a mop. I mean, come on, people. You're missing the whole thing.